Hey everyone, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for visiting. I'm coming on tonight to share the new September release from Impression Obsession. They have new stamps releasing, I have some new dies releasing, and they even have, I think, 4 6x6 paper pads releasing as well. So let me share some of the products that are being released as well as the samples that I made. And so let's go ahead and get started. So this month they are releasing a handful of these inside out sentiments stamps. The idea behind them is to give you a sentiment that you can use inside the card as well as outside the card on the front. So there's this one here. I love this one here, the font. So there's that one. Here's one, Merry Christmas, have a magical holiday season. And then, so all of these are sold separately. Peace on Earth. Here's one that's more pumpkin spice, fall related. Here's one for Thanksgiving. And Happy New Year. And they're all in and out greetings. They're like in and out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, for example. So this one is in and out 6. So, but I'll put links to the website down below where the new products are available. So those are fun and cute little stamp sets to purchase. Then let me show the 6x6 paper pads that are releasing. So first of all, they have this one here called Holiday Cheer. It's done in traditional Christmas colors and really fun images. There's lots of snowflakes, some distressed stripes. Like I love this green distressed stripe, and they have a red distressed stripe as well. And then this one here has different Christmas sentiments on green. And then this one is Christmas sentiments on red. And so of course the images on the front here are smaller than the actual designs, but there it gives you an idea of all the different designs you find inside. I love these distressed stripes. They are really cute. So really fun, bright Christmas colors with a little bit of distressed look to them. So, and this one is kind of even a vintage looking image with the kind of a cream base instead of stark white. So those are fun. And then they also have this one here called Christmas Doodles. Bright colors and really cute images on these sheets here. So like Merry Christmas with the cute heart. Here's one that's the snowman in blue and white. So just really cute little images on cheerful colors. I like this one, the candy canes. And this is a really bright raspberry pink. So fun paper pad. That one's called Christmas Doodles. And the next one is called Christmas Sweater. And so you can see the types of prints that are in this one here. Little reindeer sweater prints. There's some trees, kind of like an alpine look. And then some more basic traditional ones with just a single color there as well. So this is a really cute paper pad as well. So I love this one. So you can see how large the image is there. This stripe is about 1 inch. That gives you a better idea of the size. So of course you get the repeats. I love this one. I think it might be my favorite. It reminds me of moose. A moose sweater, even though I know it's supposed to be reindeer, but so that's a fun paper pad to have. A sweater pack, or excuse me, Christmas sweater. And then the last one that's new for this month is called Fall Plaids, and this one has just a bunch of different plaid images in all these really beautiful fall colors. So lots of greens, yellows, purples, and just really nice plaid patterns. Another fun paper pad to have. So that's 4 of the new paper pads. I think there might be 2 more maybe that I didn't request, so but they'll be on the website. Now let me show some of the stamps that are releasing, and then I will also share my projects. Let's move that out of the way there. So some of the stamps that are releasing are super cute. So there's, first of all, this one here. Let me get this piece of paper back, I guess. This one is called Merry Christmas to All, and this has cute Santa images. This one is Santa tangled up in lights. Here he's holding a gift. Here he has a pack, and here he's sitting in front of or behind a package there, and a reindeer and sleigh. Cute little small packages. There's even a little cup of cocoa or coffee there. And then also this really cute snowman. And then the sentiments on here are Merry Christmas to all, really fun scripty font. And then Santa Claus is coming to town, and ho ho ho. So really cute set. I like this little tree here as well. So a versatile set that you can use to create some scene cards. So there's that. And then they also are releasing this one here. This one's from Jeannie. This one is called Elf Sayings. Have your elf a merry little Christmas. I can get you on the naughty list. Oh. So that one's from Jeannie. This is a 4x4 set. Be the sassy elf. That's so cute. She also has some really fun snowflakes and a star in here, which I used on one of my samples that I'll share. And then also this one's being released from Lindsay. And there's a cute Christmas tree. One of her fun sentiments here: joy, hope, believe, peace, and love. And then a cute little tree image, some holly, and then wishing you the happiest of holidays. So that's a fun set to have as well. And let me show you some of my dies. So I'm going to kind of do this in bits and pieces here. So there will be more stamps to share with you, and there will be more dies to share with you as well. So I'm just trying to do things here in groupings. Let's see. So one of my first dies that's being released is this one here, and it says Believe in my handwriting, actually. So it's nice big font. Says the word Believe. And then this one here in a typewriter style font, it says ho ho ho, or oh oh oh. So that's one of my new dies. And then also on some of my projects I used some of my previously released dies. So I'll share those with you as well. There's this one here. This is a ring of circles, I believe. And so when you die cut this one, it die cuts a circle with some piercing details, and then it leaves behind a cutout circle with some stitching detail, and then it has a ring of circles that it die cuts around the circle there. So that one's been fun to use. And then I also used this one here. These are the stitched pink circle layers, and so I did use one of these on one of my projects to share with you. This is the scalloped circle set, and it comes with not only layers that are scalloped, but also just the stitched circle dies. This one is a really fun set to use. I use this one actually quite a bit. It has really nice layering pieces here. And then I also use the crazy stitched circles die set here, and so these dies will layer with your scalloped circles, and they have some of the crazy stitching on them that I like to do on some of my dies. So it has some of the zigzag here, and then also some of the wacky stitching on the other side, and each of these dies has that detail then. And then some of my new dies, so these were previously released except for the ho 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 and Believe. These were previously released dies. These are new this month. Some of my other dies releasing this month include, let's see, where did he go? Yes, this guy here. This is my elf die, and he is actually an ornament, an elf ornament. So you get the ornament shape itself, you get his sweet little face, and you get a oval here, which you can use for his nose. And then you also get this piece here, which you can use for his hair, like this. And then you also get the cap to the ornament as well, which this is really fun when you die cut it out of silver foil cardstock or gold foil cardstock. That looks really, really cute if I could hang on to it. So that goes on the top of your ornament there. And so that's one of my new die sets for this month. And the samples that the design team made with him are super cute. And I have some fun ones to share with you as well. And then let me take a look at my sample stack here. Yeah. Okay, so I think I will go ahead and start sharing some of my samples with you now. And we can take a look at those. And so I can give you some ideas on how to use the elf die. And then I'll share the other new dies that were on that sheet with you in a bit. So here's the sample that I made with my Believe die. I love doing die cut words like this out of the silver foil cardstock. It makes it look like they're actually made out of metal. And these are really great, quick, easy Christmas tree ornaments to make, or package toppers, just by using a little bit of twine and adhering it to a portion of the letter. And basically what I do to find the center is I just dangle the die really lightly in my hand, try and find where the center of that die will be so that when I hang the die cut here, it will hang straight across. So there's the Believe word. Isn't that pretty? I think it looks so neat cut out of that silver foil cardstock. And then I used the pine sprig cluster, I think it's called, and of course a little vintage button there. So I think that turned out fun. And then here are a couple pieces that I didn't get added to cards, just to give you an example of some of those stamps colored. I used some colored pencils to color these images, which was fun. I haven't used colored pencils in a while, so that was kind of nice and relaxing to do. And then here's a card I made with one of those images as well. You can see here that I layered up a couple of those dies, the pinked circles, the scalloped circles, and then one of the crazy stitched circles. And that made like a really nice rosette cluster there. This die here is my sentiment banner set. Has the pinked ends, and I love this set. So I use it all the time. I'm sure if you've been watching my videos lately, you see it on almost every single card share video that I make. I just love these little sentiment banners. So there's that fun sample for you. And I used gold foiled paper on the background here to create that pink circle. So it has a little bit of sparkle to it. And then here's another card I made using the snowman from that image. And again, I just layered up a couple of those circle dies and colored him with colored pencils as well. Here's the sentiment from Lindsay's set, and then here are the snowflakes and stars from Jeannie's elf saying set as well. I just used them in the background there to kind of create my own pattern paper. So that's fun. And then I also made this card using images from that set as well. And here you can see where I die cut that circle, the ring of circles, into the front of my card there. And you can actually see the white paper of this layer back behind the green. I think that's a fun little element there. And I used that same sentiment banner here at the bottom. So cute and easy card to make. And then a couple of samples to share with you using the elf die. Here is what he looks like when he is just assembled and not added to anything. I kind of made this one into a little tag. You can see I added it, some twine through the top of the ornament hanger. So that's what he looks like when he is assembled, and I think he's cute as can be. And I just die cut his face out of some cream cardstock. I used some Copic markers to give him a little bit of blush and some freckles, and then just used a little bit of brown ink to kind of age up the edges there a little bit. And that's it. It turned out so cute and easy to do. His eyes, I just left the die cut eyes in place and just added some black marker to them. So I didn't actually pop those out and replace them with black cardstock. I just colored them with a marker. And here he is on a tag, and I think this is so fun. I also wanted to point out a little bit of a difference here that you can do. You can actually put it so that his face is at the bottom of the ornament and you don't see any of the ornament down below, and it makes it look like he just has a little hat. Or you can set his face up just a little bit higher so that some of that ornament shows down below. So you can see the difference there. I think both ways are really cute. So, and I did pop his face up off the ornament, so it has a little bit of visual dimension there, where here everything is mounted flush to the ornament. So here is a piece of the wood grain paper that I used from Impression Obsession, and it makes a super fun tag. So I love that paper. And then here again, you can see the top of that ornament die cut out of foil paper. And then this Have Your Elf a Merry Little Christmas banner is stamped on the banner that comes with this stitched tag. So this tag comes with this banner that goes across, and it also comes with this little reinforcement piece up here. So I love this tag. This was a previously released item as well. So, and again, that little pine sprig, it's one of my absolute favorite dies from Impression Obsession. And then here is another card that I made using the elf ornament. And here I added him to a card, and I actually die cut the wood grain frame here to make a frame for my card. I used the bigger pink stitched sentiment banner for this sentiment. And then of course added the elf there as well. I used a couple of leaves that I had on my desk from one of my birch frame dies. They all come with a set of leaf dies that you can use. I just had a couple of scraps left over on my desk, so I popped those on there, as well as one of the pine sprig cluster dies. So I think he's so cute. To do his eyes, I actually popped out, after I die cut his face, I popped the eyes out, and then I just used a piece of black cardstock and adhered it to the back across there behind his eyes. And that way his eyes show as black, but you're not having to fumble around with those little teeny tiny circles in black cardstock. You can actually just adhere a black piece of paper to the back of that die cut, and the eyes show perfectly through there. So, all right, let's take a look at some more new products, as cute as those are. So previously released, I had these Everyday Dies 1 and 2. So this is a die set here, and this is a die set here. These were released last month, I think. So I did use one of these this month for one of my samples. And then also, as I mentioned earlier, these are also dies that are available. So this is called the Cookie Plate. So when you die cut this, it doesn't actually die cut the center out. It just kind of impresses like the center of a plate. And then this is the detail around the plate, around the edges. And then of course there's some stitching detail as well, but those cute little hearts get impressed when you die cut. And then this here is called Cookie Tree, or Tree Cookie maybe. It comes with 3 pieces. So it comes with your cookie base, and it comes with the frosting, which has a little bit decorations there with those stitch lines. And then it comes with this little cookie tree trunk that you can use as well, or you can choose not to use it, and it looks cute as well. But wanted to make sure that was included. So that's a 3-piece die set. And let's see, what else have we got here? So we have lots of cookie dies releasing this month. And let's go ahead and take a look at these. So I have 3 different die sets represented here. This is called One Smart Cookie, or Smart Cookie maybe. This is a chocolate chip cookie, and it has glasses with it that are super cute. The layers here are made so that you can use this particular cookie as a base layer, and then die cut this cookie here, and it lays over the base layer perfectly. And this layer here also fits over a portion of this cookie as well. So the outside edges then you can line them up so they layer over each other perfectly. But the glasses are super cute, and I love the little chips of chocolate there. This is also another die set that's available. This is the gingerbread cookie. It comes with the base ginger, super cute little size. It comes with the frosting layer ginger, and it has the face as part of the die cut there for you. And then it comes with a little heart that you can use on your ginger's belly. So that's a cute 3 die set. And then I also have this die set releasing, and this is the seasonal cookies that I'm releasing for the month of September. It comes with just a basic cookie shape. It comes with a piece that you can die cut for, say, if you want to make some 3D cookies and you want to make some frosting, you can die cut this out of foam and layer it in between 2 of cookie layers, and it will make a 3D cookie. Or you can just use it as a base layer underneath some of these others as you die cut them, and it actually die cuts the shape out of the center of the cookie. You can use this just as your backing if you'd like. So the tree, the star, the ginger, and a snowflake cookie, and of course then just your basic shape. So those have been really fun to use. Let me go ahead and show you some samples. I tell you, I felt like I was baking. Every time I'd sit down to make some samples, I felt like I was in the kitchen baking, and it was actually so much more enjoyable than actually real baking. So here's an example of some of these cute little gingers that I die cut and inked up so they look like they're all nice and baked. Aren't they cute? I used some paper that has a little bit of texture to it, and so it actually makes it look like it's real. And then I added the hearts there to their little chests, and added some glitter there so they have a little bit of sparkle. So I think they are adorable little guys, and I made a whole bunch of them here so that I have them available to use on my projects for Christmas. So there's a whole bunch of them. Here is one of the cookies, One Smart Cookie examples. And so you can see I have actually 3 layers of the cookie here. Here's the solid layer. And then to give it so that it had some darkness behind it here, I just used a marker and colored the top of this. You can kind of see the ink coming through there. And then when I layered the second cookie on top with the chocolate chips through the die cut, you can actually see the darker marker back behind there. And then of course I added the glasses, and I added a little bit of glossy accents there to give the glasses some shine. So that's cute. And then here is the tree cookie all assembled. Here's a pink one and a couple of green cookies. And here is a cream one. So really cute. I love the little frosted detail there of the stitch lines. So those are fun to use. And then the seasonal cookie set, which has all the different die cut shapes, look like this when you die cut them. So you get the layer where it actually die cuts the shape out of the circle. You can use those shapes to add to the solid circle. So that one looks like it has the icing, snowflake icing on it. Or you can use them as the, like a cookie that has had the snowflake shape or tree shape cut out, and then you see the jelly or whatever inside on the lower cookie, or the filling. So these have been really fun to use as well. Here's the one that die cuts the little ginger. Cute. And then here's the star where I added a layer behind and added some glitter there. So it looks like there's kind of like a yellow sparkly custard maybe in that cookie. Here's one where I added a tree to the solid cookie shape. So this one looks like it has a little frosted tree on top of a cookie. So I think these are so fun, and it was so fun to make them and use just a little bit of ink there to ink them up and look like they've actually been baked. So, oh, here's one that's the gingerbread. All right, he's added to the top of one of the plain cookies. Really cute. So those cookies are fun to play with. And here's a couple more here. And then you also are left with all these little shapes too that you could ink up and frost and make little miniature cookies. So isn't he adorable? Cute with a little face on there, a snowflake. Here's the little tree, a star. So even the scraps that you get when you make your cookies are really handy and useful. So here is a sample tag that I made using that everyday tag set that released last month, one of the cute little ginger cookies, and then one of the sentiments from Jeannie's cookie set, which I haven't shared with you yet. So let me share those products with you here shortly. So Jeannie's releasing a set that's Christmas cookie sayings, and so she has some really cute little sentiments to include. And then here's some of my homemade dyed seam binding that I made. Isn't that pretty? It looks so cute with that little ginger and his pink heart. And then I added a little jingle bell up there at the top. So gives it a little bit of jingle. Cute, cute. So there's that sweet little project. Let me quickly share some of the stamps that Jeannie is releasing. She has this fun one here called Christmas Cookie Sayings. And this is the one that I just used on this tag here. So really cute Christmas sayings. Merry Cookiemas, Christmas here I crumb, 'tis the season for cookies, you're sweet as a Christmas cookie. I love that. And then she has cookies for Santa, Mom and Dad, and an X. So you could make, Christmas cookies or cookies for Santa, cross it out and stamp Mom or Dad instead. And then she has a couple of little strips here to use as borders. Those are cute. And then she also is releasing this set here. This is called Cookie Sprinkles. And this is a really fun set. It's a 4x6 set, and she has done some really cute sprinkles here that you can use to stamp details on some of your cookies. I love this one here, the little polka dots. And then lots of little sentiments, and she included a couple of smiley faces as well. So cute, cute cookie sets from Jeannie. And now let me show you some of the other dies that I have releasing this month, and then finish it off with sharing all my final projects with you. So let's see. So I have this die set here. This is called Santa Mug, and it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 die set die. 11 dies set. You get what 11-piece die set maybe. So it comes with a mug, a cream that has some stitching details, and then it comes with all these little pieces that you can use to build Santa's face on the mug. And this piece here actually is the cocoa or coffee or whatever inside the mug. So you get some holly, a berry, you get a berry layer as well. This is the top of Santa's hat. And then, of course, you get Santa's beard and his mustache and his sweet face. So that's one of my new die sets, Santa Mug. And then I have another die set releasing called Reindeer Mug. And it is this set here. So you get a different shaped mug with this set. It's a little bit squatter. So here's the Santa mug. You can see the difference in the shape there. And then you also get the layering piece for the coffee or tea or cocoa or whatever inside the mug here. You get a couple different sets of eyes. You get these sweet eyes that make it look like he's has his eyes closed. And then, of course, you get round eyes as well. And then you get a couple of different antlers and a great big nose, circle for his nose. You get his ears and forehead. So basically it goes across the mug like this. And then, of course, you get another different type of whipped cream topping as well. So that's a fun die set. Let me go ahead and share some of the samples that I made using these, and I think they turned out so cute. Please also be sure to check the gallery for the designers that shared samples with these projects, because they turned out so cute. All right, I've got everything out of my sample box there. So here is one that I made using the everyday tag set from last month, and here you can see where I made that little chocolate chip cookie, and I actually added glossy accents to the chocolate chips, and they have a little bit of shine there. And then one of Jeannie's sentiments on the largest of the 3 sentiment banners. I think that turned out so cute. I love the little jingle bell and all these little chocolate brown ties. Isn't that cute? There's the back. Very, very cute tags. Here is Santa's mug, the Santa mug. And so this is what he looks like when you get him all assembled. So he comes with a really nice size mug for the base. And then, of course, you get all these different pieces that you can layer up to build Santa's face. And I encourage you to take a look at the website or the design package for the die set, just so you can see how these pieces get layered in. They're super easy to use, but once you get the first piece layered in here, they all stack up really nicely. So that's the Santa mug. And then here is a tag made using the Santa mug, but I didn't use Santa's face. I just used the mug, the beverage layer, and then the whipped cream and the holly. And so you can see that how that cute little mug, so it would basically be this mug without Santa's face, looks on a tag without using actually Santa's face. And then I added the sweet little ginger, and then I added a couple sentiment banners again from one of the other stitch tags. And this is another tag as well. This is the stitched tag with reinforcements. It actually comes with another piece up here at the top of the tag that you can use, but I chose not to use it. So, isn't that cute? Ah, I just love these. I think they turned out so fun. And then I also have another die releasing, which the reindeer die. So let me go and show you what it looks like. So that's the reindeer mug all assembled. So you can see how his ears go across the top of the mug here, right under the base line of the beverage. So it gives you really nice placement. And then, of course, you can choose to use the whipped cream and the antlers there. I've inked up just a little bit, and then the great big sparkly nose. And here you can see I've used those cute little sleepy eyes. There's the back. And then here is the reindeer mug on a card. And here I used that largest scalloped circle die that I shared at the beginning of the video. And I made some chocolate chip cookies. I used one of Jeannie's sentiments here, and then made up this cute little reindeer mug on this card. I think it turned out so cute. So there's that fun die. And then here's another card using the reindeer die, and you can see here I used the circle eyes instead of the sleepy eyes. and did it all in pastel colors and put it on the cookie plate. See, here's the cookie plate here behind, and then added some of my fun new cookies and then sprinkled with love and the sentiment banner. I love all the little pastel colors on those cookies. Don't they look delicious? Now you see why I felt like I was baking every time I'd sit down to make samples. And then here's another tag that I made using the mug from the reindeer die set, just to kind of show a difference between what those two mugs look like when you use them without the added features of the reindeer and the Santa. So this one is Santa, the Santa mug, and this one is the reindeer mug. So you can see the difference there. You can really see the difference in the whipped cream. So the stitching details are different. But so there's those cute little samples. And then one last sample to share with you here. I did use this, make this card using the cookie plate again, and I used the reindeer die mug, and then a couple of cookies here and one of Jeannie's sentiments on my sentiment banner. So I love all those pastel colors. And this paper was from the Spring Plaids paper pack. So that, my friends, is all of the dies and samples, products and samples that I made for the month of September. I hope you are truly inspired and pop over to the Impression Obsession website to take a look at some of these new products. I really enjoyed making these samples and designing these products, the dies specifically. So I hope you enjoy them as well. Pop over there and take a look. Be sure to check out all the other designer projects that are shared on the Impression Obsession website, and just take lots of inspiration from this month's release. So thank you so much for watching. Please check links below, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.